Welcome to this Yoga Nidra practice today. So if you haven't already, you can start to lie down and find support in whatever way you need, whether it's a rolled up blanket under the knees or a thin pillow beneath the head. And begin to really ground down into that support. Allow your body to be held by the surface beneath you. And Yoga Nidra practice is about letting go and release. So start to connect with that type of energy. And we find a space of deep relaxation in the body and in the mind, almost as if your body and mind are being put to sleep, but the consciousness, the awareness, the observer part of you, that stays awake. It's almost sometimes when you really catch the wave of the Yoga Nidra, it's as if you're kind of spying on your body sleeping because you're in this deep, deep state of relaxation, but you're aware of the whole process. It takes practice. So the best thing to do is just keep connecting with the body and keep progressively letting go. Assured that you are held and supported. And the more you can let go into that support, the more the support will rise up and hold you. So take a few quiet moments now and just connect with the body and the breath and set an intention to be still. And you can take a few deep cleansing breaths here. And just for a few moments now, I invite you to drop into the heart space and see what intention arises for you to work with today for your practice. And you can create a phrase around this intention, something in the positive, and really feel the intention like it's happening already, like it's already arrived. And with this concise statement, just repeat your intention 3 times silently to yourself. And then release that intention back into the ether. And the more you are able to feel it in your body as real, the more likely the universe will organize itself around this intention. Now we're going to really come into the present moment, dropping any stories or distractions, any worries or concerns, coming into the present through your sensory fields. So bringing attention to the senses and experiences of those senses, these different modalities of perception. Starting first with the sense of touch, becoming aware of the feeling of fabrics touching the skin, Notice the feel of the air touching exposed areas, skin. The feeling of the air entering and leaving the nostrils as you breathe. And next, moving attention to the sense of smell. What can you smell in the room with you? However subtle. And even the lack of a sense of smell is an experience if you're not smelling anything. And shifting now to the sense of taste. Is there any residue of taste that you can detect in your mouth from the last thing you ate or drank? And now please notice the blackness behind your closed eyelids. And perhaps any colors or shapes that might appear with your eyes closed. Maybe even an inner vision beginning to ignite. What do you see? And finally, now focus on your sense of hearing. And what sounds are in the room with you? What sounds can you hear outside of the room? What sounds can you hear outside of the building? Noticing any sounds in your yard or on the street. Maybe cars passing by or birds chirping. Keep moving further and further out. Undefinable sounds, sounds far away. How far out can you hear? And now hear all sounds at once. Sounds close, sounds far away. Hearing as if they're equidistant from you. Like a flat plane of sound, all present with you right here and now. And now release the awareness of senses. And notice your body breathing. The body breathes. You don't have to do anything. You can reside as a consciousness observing the breath, a witness to the body's innate intelligence. Each breath an ocean wave building, and then crashing on the shore and receding. Each breath a rising and a falling. You are born with each inhale, and each exhale is a little bit dying. When we're born, the first thing we do is breathe in. Our last action as we die is an exhale. And all the hundreds and millions of breaths we take in a lifetime. And the space between each lifetime, similar to the pause at the top of the inhale and the pause at the bottom of the exhale. Without holding the breath, just notice this pause. When you breathe in, at the top of the inhalation, there's a moment when the breath turns around and you're neither inhaling nor exhaling. And at the bottom of the exhale, when you're completely empty, that moment between shifting to the inhale. How long can you extend this pause without grasping or holding? To extend the pause to lengthen life as the high yogis practice. It is the simple act of breathing that keeps us connected to the physical existence. Each breath, a precious gift of human birth. You are alive in this body, in this place, in this very moment. And now we've settled into a deeper space, an inner space. an entire world that resides there inside of us. And we can begin to look with curiosity and find places of tension. We are made of many layers of being that become more and more subtle. The first, most obvious layer, the most dense form, the physical body. Where is the tension in your physical body? Look and see. Where is there resistance? Fully experience your physical body, all the ways in which you feel it right now. Find the places that resist the pull of gravity. Gravity keeps us engaged with the physical reality. What places in you are working against gravity? Become intimate with those places. Assure those places they are supported. The tension can release. Find the deepest sense of compassion for these places of tension in your physical form. Unconditional love for the physical body that is your home, your abode. Your body is safe and nurtured and held. Receiving each breath as it enters, releasing each breath as it leaves, like a gentle breeze through trees. We will move deeper now to levels and layers of our being beneath the physical. More subtle than the physical body is our etheric body, the first template of our energy body. energy traveling through channels that run like rivers through organs and limbs and everywhere, delivering life force energy, the prana that animates us. Feel these channels running through your body, or imagine them. Feel the energy running through the channels. And see if you can sense any blockages of this life force traveling throughout the meridians, the channels, streams. If you sense any blockages, imagine like a dam being removed, energy bursting through and flowing freely. And now every part of you can receive prana, chi, or lung, or any name you want to give this animating force of the universe. And deeper still, more subtle than the etheric body or the physical body, more subtle than those is the emotional body, the astral body, the dream body. This is the body that holds our emotions. This astral body is connected with our dreams, which are often deeply emotional. So look and see what's residing in your emotional body right now. What are you holding in the astral body? What do you sense? What is naturally arising when you tap in? There may be many feelings. Some may be hidden from you. Some may be acting like gridlock, traffic jam. Just allow your curiosity to seek and find and gently release whatever these emotions are that are stuck, blocking the astral form of yourself. And breathe. Now, breathing in, find the emotional patterns. And breathing out, allow those emotions to release with the breath, like a purification. The longer these emotional patterns are held, the more dense they become. So let go layer by layer. Release romanticizing of old wounds and pain. Releasing resentment and frustration about not yet being where we want. It all melts away and dissolves. You are held. You are protected. You are safe. Let go and free these unnecessary burdens. And as you do, new emotional pathways are emerging, one breath at a time. Imagine you're breathing into the emotional body and fusing it with new and fresh potential, replacing the old patterns. Deeper still than the astral emotional body, more subtle is the mental body. Our mental body, home of our templates of belief that program our actions and our thoughts. The mental body holds the conditioning we receive from our childhood, that we receive from society. These beliefs and this conditioning can seem difficult to dismantle. But all it really takes is the light of consciousness. Shine your light of awareness on these beliefs and this conditioning. See what arises. And imagine that you are unplugging them from your mental body. You're being free to create new beliefs that serve you rather than control you. See where you may be listening too much to other people, and listen instead to your own deeper wisdom. This wisdom allows you to take the reins on something profoundly unfamiliar. Where are you playing it safe when you know it's not what you really want? part of you that's asking to run free is so welcome. Invite her in, and one breath at a time. And listen now. Listen to the silence and all that is contained within that silence. Listen carefully. What is to be found inside the silence? This is the sound of your true self, without shame or fear, or external authority or influence. This is your true nature, infinite and indestructible. Listen. Breathe in this wisdom. Each inhale makes the voice of inner wisdom stronger. Each exhale guides the inauthentic voices and false ideas away from you, never to return. One breath at a time. Now we'll take a pilgrimage around the body and anoint the body with light. I'll name a place of the body and ask you to place a point of light like a star at each point. Just follow my voice. And if you can't visualize, just in whatever way works for you, place the star-like point of light, the places that I name. Or come to the center of your forehead, the third eye. And here see a star-like point of light shining deep within the third eye center. And coming now to the middle of your throat, place a point of light here at the middle of the throat. And moving now to the right shoulder, deep within the right shoulder joint, a star. And then in the right elbow, a point of light in your right wrist. See a star at the tip of the right thumb, right index finger, right middle finger, right ring finger, right little finger. And then back to the right wrist, star at the right elbow, up to the right shoulder, deep within the throat, a star. And now the left shoulder joint, point of light in the left elbow, left wrist, the tip of the left thumb, left index finger, left middle finger, left ring finger, left little finger. Back to the left wrist, left elbow, left shoulder, middle of the throat. And now a point of light like a star inside the right side of the chest. And now at your heart center, the left side of the chest. And then back to the heart center. A star deep within your navel. And now the tip of the pubic bone. In the hollow of your right hip joint, a star. Your right knee. Right ankle. The tip of your right big toe. Right second toe. Right third toe. Fourth toe. Tip of the right little toe. Now the right ankle. Knee. Right hip. The tip of the pubic bone. Deep within the left hip joint, a star-like point of light shining. Inside the left knee, left ankle, tip of the left big toe, left second toe, third toe, fourth toe, left little toe, left ankle, knee, left hip, the tip of the pubic bone, deep within the navel, a star, a point of light at the heart center, and deep within the throat, and at the third eye center in the middle of the forehead, see a star-like point of light shining. And now please see all of these points of light, all of these stars, like a constellation. Shining constellation of stars. Your body is the space around these stars. And your breath is like wind through space. Your breath is wind through space. And now rest here, deep within the cave of the heart, just residing with awareness in the cave of the heart. And I'll be quiet for a number of minutes now, but I'm still here. So just rest now, rest with awareness. Practicing Yoga Nidra, residing in the heart cave. Witnessing the silence and the stillness. The body breathes. You are the timeless presence observing. As you continue to reside in the heart space, please try to remember your intention from the beginning of the practice. And repeat it silently to yourself 3 times with feeling. Let the intention go. An awareness again of your physical body, blankets covering you, fabrics touching the skin. You can start to deepen the breath, but stay still for a few more moments as you try to remember the experiences you had during this yoga nidra. Just like if you were trying to remember a dream upon waking up, recalling any visions or messages you received, things that were released, let go of. Now, with the eyes closed, try to picture the room that you're in. Remember space where you are, this time and this place. Observing any sounds with the knowing that the sound of Om is in everything. And when you're ready, you can take your time. You can start to very slowly and gently move again. And reacclimate to this time and place, coming back to this waking life experience now. And feel free to journal about your experience. Take some time to integrate. This practice of Yoga Nidra is now complete. Thank you so much for practicing. Om Shanti.